few years ago, we had a congregant complain that when we started a meditation, we were using music. They said, well, if you're going into the silence, why do we start it with music? And to me, that showed she didn't truly understand what going into the silence really meant. Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity in the Revealing Word, says that the silence is a state of consciousness where you listen to your still small voice. So there are many ways that you can tap in to that still small voice, many things that help you to listen. And it may be music helps you get in that state. It may be that sitting outside and listening to birds or the winds in the trees, or sitting by a brook that is babbling. All those things may help you listen to that still small voice. Myrtle Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, in her book, The Healing Letters, devotes a whole chapter to going into the silence. And one of the things she says is most effective is by simply sitting and calling on the name Jesus Christ. I had an experience with this when I was first learning Unity principles. It was a workshop that our minister gave. And she asked us to set an intention. And then she had us lower our head and say right into our heart, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And she led us in this practice. We would say it loudly, we would say it softly, we would say it quickly, we would say it slowly. But that workshop was so powerful. The intention I set was A, I wanted 6 months on the beach, and B, I wanted a closer relationship with my sister and my mom. Well, shortly after this workshop, I took a temporary job raising money for the Shriners Circus. And at the end of that assignment, the manager came to me. He said, Janet, you did a really good job. We are heading down to Florida for 6 months. Would you like to come with us and work on the circus down there? I'm like, okay. Well, this manager also managed to find us a place to stay. It was an extended stay, what they call extended stay in Florida. It was like a furnished 1-bedroom apartment. And I could sit on the little balcony there and see the ocean, because this place where we stayed was right on the Intercoastal Highway. I could also walk about a block down the street, cross the street, and there was a park, an ocean park that wasn't well visited because the one with the lifeguards was down just a little bit, and that's the one everybody went to. But I got to sit on the beach for 6 months. And at the end of that 6 months, my sister called me. My mom had fallen. She's like, I can't do it by myself anymore. So after my 6 months on the beach, I went to Zanesville, Ohio to help take care of my mom, which created a closer relationship with my mom and my sister. So when we go into the silence, we are listening for that still small voice. And Unity has made it so easy for us to have the tools we need to go into the silence. If you go to unityprayervigil.org, you can actually see a picture of the Unity Prayer Chapel, and there's beautiful music in the background, and you can sit there and listen for that still small voice. That is a glorious, glorious way to get in touch with your divine self and experience joy. And so it is. Amen.